Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I thought I'll treat you guys to a rare treat. I don't really do much makeup things on my channel, but today I'm feeling a little bit confident and I thought to myself, I wanted to do this for some time now, so I'll show you guys my skincare routine plus my makeup routine, more or less what I do. I might add a little or take away a little depending on where I'm going, but basically I'm showing you guys everything and anything I show you today, guys, best believe I would recommend anything that I'm using today. I'm not really advertising because I do realize that everybody's skin type and everybody's skin is different, but I was really going through some stuff with my skin, like, you know, I was struggling with it, and I don't really struggle with my face, but I was struggling with it for a long period of time. It seems like forever, but it, you know, I've never really, up until probably 6-8 months ago, I never really had issues with my skin. You know, I've always had really good skin. So I think it's about them times after I come back from Jamaica, I realized I'm struggling with my skin, like really bad dark stuff, dark uneven skin. I mean, I've got a little spot mark there, but it's kind of like my fault, because I squeezed the spot. I didn't want to see it there, but anyway, that was my story. It was one spot and I squeezed it. But the things I've been using recently really works for me, and yeah, I could recommend it. Bear in mind, everybody got different skin type. So I'm going to show you, first thing is this 3-in-1 thing, and basically I've just had a shower and I'll show you what I've used. I've already used this, which is to like wash your face. I use it to wash my face every day, and yeah, liquid facial scrub. Like I said, guys, I'm not really advertising. If you catch on, you catch on. But you know, it really works wonders for me. And this is something that I put on. It's like an exfoliator, and I use it once or twice depending. And I'm also gonna show you something else in just a little while. I haven't used these ones, these last two that I'm showing you. So like I said, this little mark on my face is something that comes up recently because I had a spot and I decided not to leave it alone. I really was suffering from I didn't think the way my face is now, if it's like this, I'll quite happily go on with it like that and not really worry. But there was a time, and I tell you, I was thinking, what is going on, because my face was really that bad. So this is what I pop on after using the soap stuff, and I do rub a bit underneath my neck as well, and it does have a little bit of sensation, like you can smell. I'm sure it's got alcohol in it because it's got that little bit of burning effect. I can hear a bit of noise outside. Probably Russ is here. Yeah, I think he is here. Then the third thing I use, I know, just doing a video. Yeah, the third thing I use is this, and that's moisturizing gel. It's like bring back a bit of moisture on your face, basically. And that's the third thing I use on my face. I do it in the mornings. I do it if I'm going out and I want a fresh face. Before I put my makeup on, stuff like that, I'll probably give my face a wash if I had a shower earlier and I'm still going out. And I feel like my face is being washed probably 2-3 hours beforehand. I'll probably give it a wash again and then use the same stuff. I'll show you what I use. This is another product that I use. It's from the same brand. I'm not advertising because nobody paying me for this, but I tested out. I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to spend a little bit more on my skincare. In the past, when I was younger, I just basically wash and go and using the stuff, but I was struggling, so I really thought, you know, I'm going to try something for a period of time, and anything I show you, I've tried it for at least a month. Yeah, so yeah, and I've seen results, really good results. I can imagine if I can't continue. So yeah, that's what I use when I want to take my makeup off. Yeah, and that's take off the day from the cleaning brand. Okay. For makeup, babe, what time did you want to go? Are you going out later? Yeah. Yeah, what time? I'll cut that out. I know. Alright then. Angela's sleeping. Alright, just get on. Right. So basically, the next step I'll do if I'm doing my makeup. Like, if I'm not doing makeup, that's what I'll do. That I'm done. If I'm putting on my makeup, obviously the next step I do, I'll put on a bit of primer. And this primer is from NARS, and I'm going to talk through to you guys about the whole makeup thing as well. This feels so smooth and nice on. What was that? Oh, bless you, babe. Thank you. I didn't see. Once I put some of that on, I'll put on some of this. But what I've started doing, previously I'd put this on and then put on my foundation, but what I'll start doing, because my foundation comes up a little bit more darker than I want it to come out, I start mixing this with my actual foundation. I'm like, what's going on? So put some on my hand, the one I showed you first. So this basically is a moisturizing, hydrating, so it moisturizes skin basically, but it looks foundation-y. I don't know how, but I tried it and it does work. And normally, like I said, I put it on before, and yeah, it's called it's from NARS, Cuba Medium. I'm not really going to say name as I go along because I'm going to struggle with all of that. I need to get a bit more, so I'm putting about, I'm going to do 3 pumps. I think I put 2 pumps of the other one. So I'm doing 3 pumps of the actual foundation. I'll tell you what it is. Moschizzi. That's why I'm not telling you guys, because I can't pronounce it. Ooh. But that's it. That's what I use. And I feel like it does work. So I will be getting that one back. Yeah, I decided to start spending a little bit more on my makeup, because what I do realize and what I found out is some of the makeups is like they want you to continually live in makeup and not stop wearing makeup forever, so they help to damage your face. I've had experience, I'm not going to call any names, but I've had experience of that happen to me, really bad experience. I just wasn't confident with my skin anymore because of all of that. Yeah, so I decided to go ahead and spend, and normally I used to spend a lot on makeup, but I did go through a phase where I wasn't, because previously I was using, when I used to spend a little bit more on makeup, I used to use the MAC makeup, and then I went through a phase where I ran out and I used to use something else, and it really messed my face up. Like uneven dark marks, stuff like that. It's got treats, so they're down. And yeah, I went through that phase where my skin was just really bad, and then I thought to myself, you know what, really sit down and thought about things. And before my birthday, I really thought, you know what, I'm going to give this brand a chance. Oh, my skin is burning from the sunlight that's coming in from outside. Yeah, I decided, you know what, let me give something a chance, like the NARS brand a chance, because, you know, always see people doing their tutorials and stuff like that. And with everything I show you, my skin's been working out again. So I'm not a big trier on things, so I think I'm going to stick, because I can't afford to go through what I've been through the other day. My hair is lifting up. With my wigs, guys, sometimes I do not lay them, especially this one. I barely lay this unless I'm going somewhere, because this was my long wig and I cut it myself. Done a DIY job on myself and cut it. And you know, if I wanted more coverage, I'd pop a bit more on, but I'm not gonna overdo it today, because I might just do a small, another one pump of each, small amounts. And I'm gonna do this one first, because I find when I do it this way around, it works a little bit better. I'm gonna do that and just touch up the areas that need a little bit more coverage. I wanted to show you guys this for so long because it just really works well with me. And like I said, it's not like I'm saying, oh, it's going to work for you. It's trial and error, really. But I find with some of the brands that cost a little bit more, they tend to be true to the amount of money they're charging. So that is good. I definitely can go by this brand. Because when I tell you my face start having problems, and I'm not a face problem child, I have a problem elsewhere but not my face. So that's basically if you want like a full, much more fuller coverage. So I do, you know. And the next thing I'm going to be popping on, I've got, let me see, which one is this? This is another brand from NARS, and NARS concealer, and this is the caramel. I've been using it, but I find it's a little bit lighter than I want to, but it's really good. I'm not going to check it or anything like that. I just got another one that I'm going to be using today, and I think I've used it once before, but I'm a little bit confused whether I have or not, or was it the same one I was using, I don't know. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. It's not a problem one, it's still good. It just might be a little bit lighter. And then I changed it to try out the biscuit one. So it's a shame I'm not showing you the two differences, but this is the biscuit NARS concealer. I'm just going to be popping some on those areas that needs highlighting and concealing, all of that jazz. I'm not a makeup artist, guys, so don't be coming for me. I'm just sharing to my lovely subscribers and anyone that's interested in what does Rose put on her face. So this is it, you know. And I feel like I'm giving you guys a little treat to see, you know. Let me know if any of you try them and how it works for you guys. But yeah, this is literally what I'm using, what I do. And I'll put some over my eyes as well. I just do everything you see me doing. It's more or less what I do. Once you see me in a bit of makeup, this is what I do. And I'm a fan of the Real Techniques brush. So if you see me using any brush today, it's a Real Techniques brush. It never let me down. So like I said, once I find something that really works, I tend to stick to it. So I'm just going to do this, highlight this area first. I'm getting hair flyaways. Yeah, literally, some of these makeup is like you use them and you can't go without anymore because they damage your face. And then once they damage your face, they think they have you. But I'll tell you what, they ain't gonna have me, because I will always try and find out. Even though I tell you it was really hard to get back to where I am now. This last is the first time I struggle so much to think, what is going on? Yeah. And then, like I said, I'm pretty pleased with where I'm at. Pretty pleased. This is the biscuit one. I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna pan out. So I don't really set or anything, but I'm just gonna give it a chance. One of them is what it is, you know. I'm not gonna jazz it up for jazz it up's sake. I'm gonna just tell you how it is, especially for myself. If it works, it works. Don't work, don't work. And by the way, guys, I've got a little bit of Jules lip gloss on my lip just to moisturize it before I came on camera. Yeah, if I use something that gives me a problem, I'm not gonna, I'd rather not talk about it, just not to slander somebody. But I'm not gonna be here saying, oh, it's fantastic. No, because I know my face went through real sufferation. I wouldn't wish it on my enemy. Like I said, guys, ignore this spot that it's all dried out now. I really have, but I'm not a professional, but I can help myself. Literally can help myself. And I love to be as good as one of my nieces. Like she's like one of the best one in the whole makeup thing. And she's brilliant when it comes to the eyebrows. That's what I'd love to take from her. Like if I'm doing anything and she's around, always try to get her to do my eyebrows, because that girl got it down to a T. Okay, that's all I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna do my nose bit. Just making sure I'm not mixing it up. So here we go again. Because they look so similar, sometimes I could be using the wrong one. But this is the biscuit one. Just making sure that I've got both of them on the table. And today, guys, I'm not going to use any highlights, because I might just put a little bit of blush on, because I didn't prepare that actually. But like I said, if it's foundation, concealers, primer, that's what I use. That's the basic data I'll take. I'm going to attempt to do my eyebrow now, guys, because like I said, I'm not pro on it. I just basically try and draw it in best way I can. And I've got this little piece of pencil, but trust me, it's better than any of the long ones I have, in my opinion. So bad I can't even tell you what is. I can't tell you. I've had it a while now. I just thought about that. Like, actually, Rose, what is it? Are you gonna tell everybody what it is? I can't see what it is, guys. I really can't. You know, I'd tell you if I could. But it's that worn down that it's not telling me nothing. But I'd love to get my hands back on it. This is a MUA palette. I've got it ages. Most of the times, that's where I go and get a little bit of colour from and then put it on. I'm going to just pop a bit of that one on. Let's just get rid of any uneven stuff there. Yeah, sometimes you have to pack it on. I'm gonna get my eyelash lids getting old. It's not that fluent brush strokes. Like, it's just like, no, Rose, you have to pat it on. You're gonna be fluent. And my makeup a little bit, I know, and stuff, is just natural. Even though I'm a beauty school dropout, I didn't really get to. I can help myself, and I can help myself on other people as well. But yeah, I'm a beauty school dropout. Found out I was pregnant with Shane, and I didn't take it forever. Always getting some good school. Keep fingers crossed. You know, always getting to some really good schools. I was going to London School of Beauty in those days. A little bit of story there. I fell pregnant with let me just find something more decent to brush up. Make sure I blend it out. Actually, this is what I use sometimes to just get rid of the harsh edge. So I'm not even going to front. This is what I use. Sometimes I do a little bit of halo. Then I came across this not so long ago. It's nice as well. It's miniature because at the time I thought, can't afford the big one. I'm just getting a small one. It does work. And it was a part of my birthday treat as well. Like, I just treated myself to some bits. Oh, I'm messing it up, people. I don't know if it's because I'm on camera. Guys, I don't know how much of it you've missed. But I've been sitting here doing a whole lot of things. And yeah, I just realised I've cut off. So if you missed it, I've used that on as my mascara from NARS, the miniature one. Couldn't afford the bigger one. And that's the palette I use, that colour there, to put a little bit of eyeshadow on me. So, you know. And now I'm using, I'm sure I spent either 50 or 60p on this from Primark. That's what I'm using on my lip. And I want to put a little bit of Jules lip gloss over it. So as a combo, hopefully it's good. It's a good combo. I've never done it before, so hopefully it's a good combo. So that's, I can Primark lippy, and I'm popping a bit of Jules lip gloss in the center, and hoping for the best. I'm gonna OD on it. And I'm gonna put some, I see that I haven't bought the brush for it, so I'm gonna quickly grab the brush and pop on a little bit of this Revolution. Okay guys, so I'm gonna pop a little bit of blush on my cheeks, and that's more or less what I do for makeup. Let me just get this right. I remember one time I went over to the school to pick the kids up, and Deshae was like, "Mom, you look like a clown. You've done too much, look." You've done too much of the blusher on you. He didn't say blusher, because you, bless him, you don't know. But he said, you put too much on, Mom. It was my cheek. And I think I might have done him too much on the other side. Oh, I nearly forgot about the contouring business. Contour is this sleek contour. This brush. Guys, I don't bake and I don't spray, because I always find like I just get marks afterwards. I literally, no word of a lie, more or less this is what I do. I'm gonna pop some of this there. I don't like when it's too like hello, so I try and do it as light as I can, and then I go down there with whatever is left on the brush, and that's more or less what I do for my facial routine, and what I do more or less for my, definitely what I do for my facial routine. And makeup, more or less, I might add, like I said, I might take off a little bit, and I just, to be fair, don't much take off much anything. I'll probably add a bit more, or do a better job of it. So hope you guys like my effort, and you know, hope you find something that might be helpful to you. But yeah guys, might pop out on the road a bit later, I don't know. Yeah, so like I always say, look after you. If you can't look after you, can't look after anyone else. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in another video. Bye guys. Bye.